It was just this weird party song. Like the band was kind of blowing up in this border town, border of Mexico, in Texas called Brownsville. It's a place called Hurricanes, and I don't know. It was like every night they played that song right when we were done, and we all like drank Jäger Bombs. Then it was just a weird time, but I can't remember what spoke to me. It's just a good time song. I ruin music, and I'm not too sad about this one, but it's the song "Crazy Bitch" by Buckcherry. There was a time, about 9 months of the band's life, of our life, where pretty much every weekend we played about 3 shows, kind of in the Texas, Louisiana area. We had this like terrible old RV. I don't know, it was growing mold at the time too, so there's like a weird smell associated with it. But every time we left town doing our regional thing, we'd play that song, and all kind of go crazy. Me and the lead singer primarily, because typically I was driving and he'd be in the front seat. Pretty much at the end of that phase, though, we had to break up with our lead singer at the time, and that was when Johnny, our drummer, started singing. So for me, there's always this weird just feeling every time I hear that song come on. I can't party to it like I used to. Like I used to love partying to so much. I think I had like a blue Mohawk at the time. Just a lot of like personal confusion, It's one of those eras you look back on, it's like, what was I thinking? Like, thank God, there's not too many pictures from back then. So it's just a bad emotion in general. So sorry, Buckcherry.
All right, this takes me back to a time when I was 26, when I was super into Emery, and I got super into this girl, and she liked Emery a lot too. And it was one of those loves that's like you fall head over heels for them really, really quick, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh no, there's this fight and things aren't good, and maybe somebody turns out to be not quite who you thought they were. And I had a lot of anxiety and whatnot kind of through that whole breakup situation. And if anybody knows the band Emery, they're all about that sort of girl, guy love, drama, emo stuff. And so it totally ruined Emery for me. I couldn't listen to them just for heartache issues for quite a long time. I just started listening to them again though, so maybe they aren't so ruined anymore. Just life and moving on and realizing, once you detach yourself from that type of thing, you can slowly enter back and realize, oh yes, I do love this band. They're still a great band. and not feeling that pain and that like connection that you had that was severed. I don't feel any of that anymore, so I can enjoy those songs once again.
I'm trying to think. Taxman by the Beatles was almost ruined for me, but that's because my truck got T-boned by a hit and run on Christmas morning, and I lost one of the speakers. It just stopped working, and their music's so heavily panned. Like the whole Revolver album, all I heard was like lead vocal and tambourine. And that was it, because like everything else was in the other speaker, and that almost killed the Beatles for me. Oh no, I wasn't even in the truck, when I got back in the truck and the door was smashed, the speaker didn't work, and I'm like, well, I'm listening to the Beatles now for some reason, and it was just funny. My dad's a CPA, maybe that's why, I don't know. But maybe it was, I think I was just into the Beatles. That's the first track off Revolver, and I think it's the first track on Revolver. Anyway, then after that I'd pull it back out, so it's just a weird Taxman period of my life.
I did get tired of the song, I'll be okay, but I love the song. It was just, I just got really bored with it. And the best thing to do when you get bored with a song is to just step away from yourself, step away from the song, and realize that, and this song really connects with people. It really helped people through a lot of things, and who cares about what I feel, because this isn't about me right now anyway.